How do you do, everybody? Welcome to basketball action. The new Trier Trevians in the second of the home games against the Glenbrook North Spartans. From Glenbrook North, glad to have you with us. Trevians had a tough time against Glenbrook North. Probably going to come in number 4 in the sectional. New Trier going to come in at number 2. So this should be a very good game. Playing this one at Glenbrook North in Northbrook. This game kind of meaningless as things go. We'll redo the jump ball because playoffs are pretty well set. And I believe Glenbrook North goes to Evanston, and that should be a pretty good matchup between the two. They've split the season. New Trier going to come in at number 2 and host their own regional. And their matchup down the road on that one would be New Trier and Loyola. Up and in for the deuce for the Spartans. The first game, Glenbrook North went out to a big lead, and then the Trevians came back in the last minute. Stolen. And Trevians won by 3. The first go round. If you're into movie history, this would be Ferris Bueller versus Joel from Risky Business. And the shot over everything from Noah Shannon. Spartans touched it last, though, out of bounds to the Trevians. And Carlo Kolak came up with it. Rotated around. Fagan. Kirkpatrick. Kolak in for Monroe. Jackson Monroe gave it off. And the back door for Monroe. Early on the going. And, of course, this place also has some basketball history in recent years. That group with John Shire. Swishery for 3. Kirkpatrick. Monroe. And 3 the other way, in and out. Put back, no. And Monroe came out with it and then got bumped. And the foul. Trevians down by 1 early on. Out top for Shannon. In for Monroe. Monroe kicked it back out. Shannon. And Shannon fell down trying to back in, and the basket go for 3, yes. Kirkpatrick. And stolen. And Spartans putting on a show here early on. The 3-shot, nope. New Trier has had problems in this gym, but they have also had some success. Most notably, that 2013 run to the Elite Eight, and that eventual loss to Simeon. Another 3 by the Spartans. Cross court, Kirkpatrick going for the 3 and answers it. Swishery for 3 for Josh Kirkpatrick. On the rotation. Up top. Up high. The drive to the side, going for the 3, no. Or the deuce, rather, the jump shot, that was off. Up ahead and mask timeout. Trevians down by 4. New Trier a little upset, thought there should have been a foul thrown in there. Knocked away. New Trier will keep possession on the sideline over there. Kirkpatrick inbounds it. Up top. Trying to spin a Rama. Now kick to the side. Up and no. And the Spartans with the rebound. Cross court. In tight. Trying to back it in and lost the handle, but went back outside. Tried to drive the lane and now trying to drive the backboard and bounces it in. Strong arming it up for the deuce. Canales. And outside 3, short. Finn Cone, Peter Canales, just into the game. Cross court. And the run and the bank in for the deuce. And Trevians take a timeout here as they're down by 8. Early in the first quarter, though. Well, end of the first quarter, almost. And Monroe up top going for the 3, no, short. And Finn Cone. Up top for the 3, yep. And a couple of substitution by the Trevians. Canales. Kolak. Monroe. Canales. Monroe. Carlo Kolak and Fegan goes for the 3, and that was a little off. The putback, yes. No. They say it was a foul. Noah Shannon checks in. Or traveling. Not sure which, but I think it was traveling by Monroe. On the fadeaway a couple of times, and we're down in the first quarter. Trevians are down at the end of one. Here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network, on the cable and the internet. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be on our network line. If you're watching on cable, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. You're watching on the internet, make sure you subscribe and like our broadcast. Trevians have inbounded it. I said Trevians, Spartans inbounded it. Glenbrook North. Glenbrook North used to be the Central Suburban North. Size-wise, it's no longer appropriate to divide the conference by size, so they're doing it now by athletic competitiveness. Canelos. Kicked out, going for the three, no. Loose on the floor, and the Spartans have it. Trevians down by 11. Trevians have lost only 3 games this year so far. Up top. And that'll be fairly close to the record, although I'm only doing that off what I remember, not off the actual numbers. Fewest losses in the season. Up, no, foul. And Carlo Kolak will go to the line. Misses the first. And Kirkpatrick comes back in, replacing Peter Canelos for the Trevians. Got the second. Trevians down by 10. Up top. Spartans rotating it around, being a little deliberate. Inside. Strong-armed it up, and yeah. The deuce. Kirkpatrick gave it off. Rotation to Shannon. Back up top. Pulled back out. And going for the three, short. Kolak with the rebound. And gets a friendly roll. Trevians lead. Trevians down by 10. Picked up ahead, and slam-a-jam from Jackson Monroe. On the breakaway. Back over to the far side. Back over here near. Back up top, back to the side. Pulled out. A lot of back and forth here. And thrown away. Boy, that, don't know where he was sending that. It was a zigzag play, obviously. The receiver zigged instead of zagging. Carlo Kolak strong arms it in. Running the baseline. Up top, going for the three. Yep, on the answer. Brought forward. Monroe. Cross. Kolak. Yep, switchery for three. Trevian starting to make a little bit of a move here, I guess. Up top, wide open, corner, three, nope. Put back, yep. Kirkpatrick, and he got fouled trying to turn the corner. Trevian's down by 8. The inbound. And going for the three, no. Spartans with it. And kicked. Possession retained by the Spartans. And the shot a little off. Kolak dished it off. Long three, well off. Only thing I don't like is when you're not hitting your threes, in a visitor's gym particularly, but when you're not hitting a three, I like to see you go inside a lot more. An errant pass. Trevian's back quickly on the defense. And they deuce. Nope. Kirkpatrick with the rebound. Canelos dished it off. Up, in, and out. Glenbrook North wanted a player control foul on Monroe. Didn't get it. As I've often said, referees are like your mother. They're always right. Even when they're wrong, they're right. It is whatever it is. And the three ball. Tried to go inside. Loose on the floor, bouncing around. Spartans came up with it. Glenbrook North with the basketball. Over here to the near side. Taking some time off the clock. Go inside. And Monroe blocked the first one. got it, the rebound back and put it home, and that'll do it for the first half. And the Spartans with the lead at halftime. You're watching basketball on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Trevians down by 13 at halftime. Spartans will inbound. Back up top, Fagan, Monroe, Calarco. Yeah, foul. Trevians will get the ball as Monroe was fouled. Kirkpatrick looks to inbound, inbounded it to Monroe, and stolen. Spartans with it. Up top. Scooped it up and over everything. And I think they're calling a foul on Kirkpatrick. No. Player control foul. Kirkpatrick gave it to Monroe. Back to Kirkpatrick. Thought to take the three. And Fagan takes the three, and that was heavy. Monroe with the rebound, pulled it back out. And Kolak goes for the three, and swishery for three for Carlo Kolak. And go for the three back the other way. Nope. Knocked out of the hands. And a foul on the Spartans. And the dive for the ball. In his dive for it, he dove over the player. A Trevian, Fagan. And going for the three. No, short. Didn't put enough oomph to it. Back up top. Kolak. Monroe. Monroe. And little errant on the pass. Oh, nice behind the back. And Kirkpatrick goes for the three. No. And the foul. And they're saying it's on Monroe for over the top, I guess. Or on the push. For position. 10-point Spartan lead, third quarter. Out high. Go for the run and gun, and no, but the foul. And Spartans get two shots here. The first is good. And in and out. But there was a foul there. So the Trevians get the ball. Kirkpatrick. Gave it off Shannon. Fegan. Back up top and Monroe. Fegan. Monroe. And going for the three from the corner. Switchery for three for Fegan. To the side. Back up top. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game very meaningless as far as regular season goes. And even as far as the playoffs go, because it's already all decided. Kirkpatrick. The spinorama counted and the foul. And Josh Kirkpatrick goes to the line. Chance at the three-point play. And gets it. And Cohen and Hendelman check in. And Ethan Cummings also checks in. Inbounded. A shot blocked. We'll try again. And again blocked. Out of bounds. Last touch by Cone. Trevians have cut the lead to 5. Spartans up on top. And long distance three. Nope. Cummings with the rebound. And stolen on the pass for Cone. The run and gun, the shot, yes, counted, and the foul. And timeout. The lead at 7 with the free throw is good. And Fegan will inbound it. Gave it to Cole Handelman. Handelman across the timeline. Fegan up top. Handelman. Cone. Handelman. Fegan. Cross to Collins and player control foul on Cummings. And Shannon, Kirkpatrick, Kolak, and Monroe check back in for a new trick. Spartans with it. On the side. Back up top. Rotating it around. You're watching basketball on the Metro Chicago Sports Network on the internet and cable. If you're watching on the internet, like and subscribe. There's the deuce for the Spartans. On the side, up top. And go for the three, no, but Monroe with the rebound. And tried to dish it off. Loose on the floor, going everywhere, out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans, and it's New Trier basketball. The inbound to Monroe. The run and the gun and the deuce by Peter Canelos. Up top. To the side, cross court. They run and the gun and the deuce. On the scoop up in. Canelos. Back out high. Kolak to Monroe. Canelos. And he lost the handle. Knocked away. Spartans bring it back. Across the timeline. Rotation. Holding for the last shot of the quarter. Up top. Pulled back out again. Tried to turn the corner. Put it up. No. Try again. Out of bounds. And last touch by the Trevians. And Jake Fegan checks in. And so does Finn Cohn. 3.4 seconds left to the third quarter. Tried to do a off the backside Trevian. He got the ball but couldn't get the shot home. So at the end of the third quarter, Trevian's down by 10, going to the fourth. So maybe this is a repeat of that game at New Trier. And backdoor, put it back out high, going for the three. No. And last touch by the Spartans, they say. To me, like it was a Trevian, but I'm not down on the floor, so I didn't see it. New Trier with the basketball. Monroe drives, puts it home, and the block foul, and Jackson Monroe goes to the line. In and out. Nope. Cross court. Back again the other way. Oh, this game is really nothing more than a tune-up, I suppose, for the playoffs. And timeout taken by the Spartans. Trevian's down by 8. Back high. Looked like traveling there. Let him get away with it. Stutter step. Trevians, picked up by Monroe, give it to Canelos, and now back. And swishery for three by Jackson Monroe from the outside. And the Trevians back within 5. Fourth quarter. And long distance three. Yes. Switchery for three. Back to 8. Monroe. And they're saying a foul. And a technical now on Fricky. Wasn't on, couldn't have been on Fegan. Had to be on the other Trevian who was there. Gets a 1. Got them both. And Spartans get the ball. The foul negated the 3, but I'm not sure exactly why they called that one. And they do. It turns out to be a 4-point play there. 4-point swing, actually 7-point swing. And the foul. And that's a 1-1. And Jake Fegan goes to the line. Gets the first. And gets the second as well. The inbound. Up top. And going for the 3. Nope. Off the side, and then the foul. Going for the rebound. And 1-1. And Kirkpatrick gets the first. Got a substitution coming in. Shannon maybe for Kirkpatrick. Got them both. That is the case. Shannon for Kirkpatrick. Out ahead. Trevian said the 4 pressing up front. Only one bag. Close to 5 seconds. Up top. Double team. Pressure on the ball by the Trevians. Out high. Driving. Up and in for the deuce. Stolen. No. Out of bounds. New Trier basketball. Trevian's got lucky there. Not taking care of the ball. Canelos. Gave it to Shannon. Shannon. Strong arms, no, but They're saying player control foul against the Trevians. Now the Glenbrook North Spartans here. Smelling a potential victory. Inside and up and over everything. And Trevians with the rebound. Up top, Canelos. Carlo Kolak. Nope, on the three. And the putback by Fegan. And knee to knee there. Trevians down by 8. Inbounded, knocked away, but with a foul. And the Spartans in the bonus. And Kirkpatrick with the rebound on the missed front end of the one hand. Fegan. The rotate to Monroe. Fegan goes for the three. Oh, a brick. Put back, no. And a foul. And Kolak will go to the line. Kolak was run over after trying to fancy backhand layup. And Kolak gets the first. And gets the second as well. Backdoor attempt. Couldn't get the shot away. Up top. Whoa! And Trevians complained right away, and the ref told him nope. Right away. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Glenbrook North Spartans. Trevians basketball. Couple of substitutions, or a substitution for GBN. Kirkpatrick across the timeline. Gave it to Monroe. And Fegan goes for the three. Swishery for three for Jake Fegan. And this game's getting close. And nearly thrown away. And now thrown away. Trying to save up the ball, and timeout taken by the Spartans. A 3-point lead now is all that separates Glenbrook North and New Trier. So Trevians have come back here. And going for the three. Swishery for three. We're tied at 47. The Trevians have come back. Boy, starting the fourth quarter, they're down by 10. They're now tied at 47. Nearly dropped it across the timeline. Would have been a forward and back, but saved it. Out high on the reset by Glenbrook North. And the foul. Foul on Monroe. Minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the first. And the Spartans regain the lead. Missed the second. 1 point. Glenbrook North lead. Kirkpatrick, Fegan. Now Monroe. Fegan to Monroe. And jump ball. Alternate possession to the Trevians, thank goodness. Kirkpatrick to Monroe. Monroe strong arms it up and in for the deuce. Up top. Tried to go back door and swiped and big time screaming and yelling. And technical foul called on the Glenbrook North coach. So each coach has had his technical foul. Fegan gets the first. I think the coach thought that was on the across the arm on it, but kind of hard to tell from this angle if that was actually the case. I've often said I'd love to do a game and actually have the parents or maybe even the coach call a game instead of a referee, and see how stupid the game would actually be. And the foul. And Carlo Kolak will go to the line. Boy, that blocked shot was a key play here. Kolak gets the first. We're into the final minute of the game. Or the fourth quarter. I mean, we could go overtime, I suppose. And the second by Kolak. And the foul. It's two shots, got the first. Trevians have the lead here. Have come back and taken the lead. And both, and a timeout taken. Trevians lead by 3 with 22 seconds left to play in the game. Kirkpatrick. Monroe. Up ahead. Trevians take a little time before Kolak gets fouled. Took a few seconds off the clock. And Carlo Kolak to the line for the free throws. Carlo missed the first. A lot of noise being made by the Spartan faithful. He missed them both. Ouch. Driving the lead at 3. And a timeout taken by the Spartans. 3.3 seconds left. The inbound. Inside, kick back out, going for the 3. No. Wide left, and that's it. And the new Trier Trevians with a stunning come from behind victory here. 53-50. And move on. They have one more regular season game left against Maine East. And this is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Stick around for more sports action on the network. And for all of us, we say, as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody. This has been a Metro Chicago Sports Network copyrighted presentation. All rights reserved.